as the worst released character.
Can we regroup up? Can we change our
Wow,
name?
your name's that bad?
All right, so hear me out.
What's up, team?
Mommy.
Okay, everybody, welcome into the stream. Of course, my name is Josh, and here I have 7 other amazing and lovely Genshin streamers and content creators. We have Duck TV, Annie. Oh gosh, oh wait, hold up, my music. Let me do it again. We have Duck TV, Annie, Coconata, Sip Sip Stefan, No Bear, Sevi Plays, and the Jonathan. And today we're going head-to-head in a tier list battle to see if we can guess what you guys think in the community. We have actually, before the stream, set out a community tier list and basically gave you guys all the options and all of the categories about some items in Genshin from the past year, 2022. And today we're going to be going down those categories, down those lists, and we're going to be seeing if we can guess you guys think about the best of Genshin 2022. Before we start, we kind of decided that instead of predetermining teams, we'll have 2 different halves. The first half will be led by myself and Sevi, and then the second half will have a team of John versus Stefan.
A few minutes later.
Yeah, I guess since we're like the quote-unquote team 1, we are team W Moms.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Moms are very W.
Oh, you guys.
We are Team Sevi Coco Marathon.
That's felt bad.
I like it.
Pinnacle of creativity.
All right, we have Team Sevi Coco Marathon versus Team W Moms. The first category we are going to be rating, everybody, and we're throwing ourselves into the fire with this one. We're going to be rating the best characters of Genshin 2022. All right, let's do it. Bye.
We'll see you on the other
Bye,
side.
Team Coca. I already forgot the name. It's Coca.
Ooh.
Sevi Coco Bear.
All right, so we
All
all
right.
know who's one of us already, right?
Yeah. But just to make sure, let me share with us the screen really quick. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Wait, I was on this screen. Oh, wait, sorry, guys. I was on a different screen the entire time. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, everybody.
You're good.
I'm so sorry.
They don't need to show our strats to the other team. They're trying to cheat anyways.
Oh yeah. You're right.
You're stream sniping is what it is. But we haven't talked about Nilu yet.
Right.
Hard to build, awful weapon options, huge commitment.
But she's
Everyone needs
super
to-
pretty though.
Yeah.
So I think she sits in the middle.
Like, do we think Miko is B?
No, I don't think she's gonna be B personally.
Wander and then Yai?
I think that's the best options that we have, yeah. Wander than Yai. That's how I would actually build this list. Maybe
I
would
love
switch
that I
it
hate
too.
Wander.
Wanderer's been like loved for 2 years. He's gonna be up there even though he doesn't deserve it. Annoyingly.
I
Then-
love him. Okay.
I love him too, but he flopped
Yeah.
both in the air
yeah.
from no interruption resistance and in the game.
If I'm
This-
voting on your own list here, I'm switching B and C, but that's just me. But from the viewpoint of a viewer, though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard because like
Yeah.
the viewers definitely think a lot of different things. Like I know people who would definitely put Wander above Yai, and I know vice
Yeah.
versa as well. So it just kind of depends on which audience we got.
I feel like Sino might be above Nilu.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah?
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down.
B.
A lot of people did not pull for Nilu.
true.
Yeah, that is very true.
She has a very dedicated player base for sure.
Yeah.
What do we think?
I'd say clip it, ship it, lock it in.
Flip
our
it,
best
ship
bet.
it, lock it in. I like it.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
ours.
There they are.
You guys ready to lose the points?
We're here to win.
So on the left is team. I'm so sorry. You guys say your name.
No, Josh, you have to say it.
Sevi Coco Marathon. There we go. Yep. The Sevi Coco Marathons versus Team W Moms. And I mean, look at the list. It looks relatively similar.
Yeah.
It looks relatively similar.
What we debated
Yeah.
about kind of is switch around a little bit.
Wait. JJ, are you sure? JJ, confirm with me. Are you sure 7 is F tier, that they got the least number of votes? I did the math for the past hour. Okay. This is fucking blasphemous. This is
Oh
blasphemous.
no.
So,
We're gonna get, like,
the
a zero.
community, you guys in chat, F tier, the community voted Yelan. as the worst released character.
No.
What?
That's not. No.
Okay. We understand there was a copy paste on Sync Show, but regardless.
It's a hotter Xingqiu.
I'm shocked.
I think the community got it wrong.
Yeah.
I think the community flipped it, thinking that 7 was the best and 1 was the
That has to have been the
That
best,
has to
yeah.
have been, but I specify 1 is the best. Are you guys okay with flipping the list? Because I think if I flip the list,
Not
it
yet.
just okay.
I think it depends.
I need to hear it all.
Wait to
Let's
see if
read
we
the
win.
rest
Fair,
of
fair,
it.
fair,
See if we
fair,
win
fair.
or not. Wait to see if we win
Yeah.
or not.
All right. Here we go. In the E tier, Nahida.
Oh yeah, it's definitely flip.
Okay, it's definitely.
Gotta be.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah.
we're already. Yeah.
I
We
feel
just
like
need
I
one more.
thought that was
We're
gonna
ready to
happen.
flip.
We
So
were
are
like,
you
one
guys okay with flipping?
outlier we can take.
Yeah, 100%
Yeah.
Okay,
It has
100%
to
flip.
be.
Okay, so Scaramouche in the D tier.
We both got that
Ooh.
right.
Wow.
Yaimiko is in the C tier.
Nice.
Yep.
So Sino's B, Nilu is A, Candace is S.
I'm just saying, if this is flipped, our team was 100% correct.
100% correct.
Damn.
Wait, no,
Damn.
So I
Damn.
think if it's okay, we're gonna flip it so we can give each other points. All right,
Ain't
we're
no
gonna
way.
flip it. So the new revised flip list is we have Candace at F tier, Nilu at E tier, Sino at D tier, Yaimiko at the C tier, Scaramouche or the Wanderer at B tier, Nahida at A tier, Yalan at S tier. Perfect.
7 for
Okay.
7. We debated though. It was really close.
For team W Moms, perfect. For team
Sevi Coco
Sevi Coco.
Team all of you.
Uh-huh.
I'll
You
get
got
it. I'll get it.
this.
You guys just have to repeat it back to me a bunch of times. Sevi
Sevi
Coco
Coco
Marathon. You guys got 3 points, which is still not bad. Still not bad. Definitely catch upable.
All right, we can do better. We got this. We got this.
All right. So the next tier list is going to be world and story quests. Not Archon quest, world/story quests. You know, the large world quests alongside the individual character story quests. Good luck.
See you.
Sounds good.
Good luck.
All right, so I'll go ahead and say it. I've only played 2 of these.
No. What
first
do
time
we
you told me
think
so.
would kind of be the best one?
I'm gonna say Golden Slumber.
I'm not
but
gonna
a
lie,
lot
the
of
Golden
people
Slumber
be
was, there were some pretty mid parts, but I like the ending.
Ain't no way, because like half the community has not even done it. It's like the R&R
that
quest.
is true.
Fair.
It's too long. People didn't do it. People don't like the desert. There's no way. I feel like it's Raiden Shogun's the best because it had the most reviews.
Yeah.
No, I think so. I think so
It
too.
made me
Agreed.
cry. I loved it.
Yeah.
How long is the RNR one? I've heard it's really long.
Plus in
It's
game,
the
for
longest.
sure.
I think it's like if you quote unquote speed run it, I think like one of my community members said like 6 hours was like the fastest, but then your average is like 12 plus hours.
God.
It's really long.
Does this quest have voice acting in it, or is it? Oh
No.
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
No.
No. R&R and
Hmm.
Golden Slumber both don't have any voice.
I was gonna say Golden
acting.
Slumber too. Because I went to Minsliv's stream and she was like voicing with a bunch of people for this one.
Yeah, those two are not voiced, which can be a little bit rough. But the thing is, like, both of those quests are good. Like, they have really good content in them. It's just
Yeah.
they take a while and they're not voiced.
R&R will be above Golden Slumber because I feel like more people did it because I feel like people were super burnt out by the time Golden Slumber came because of the R&R.
It's fair. The only thing like that I would say against
Uh-huh.
that, like I think that's a really fair point, but I think that the people who have done both and like are not burnt out from it, which like is still a fair portion of the community, would put Golden
Yeah.
Slumber over R&R.
Not gonna
No, I
lie,
agree.
I'm
I've heard
kind of
people say
with
it's
any on
better.
that one, but then like I understand both lines of reasoning for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could
yeah,
really
yeah.
go either way. It just depends.
Do you guys think that the Nahida Sino Tinari ones would be better than the 2 longer ones, Golden Slumber and Aranara?
I think the Tignari
It's a-
story quest, I think a lot of people liked it.
I think it depends on the demographic or like the viewpoint that you're
Oh, you're right
like
too.
viewing it from, because like it's really hard. Like it's really hard because I think like heavy lore people will say Golden Slumber and Aranara,
True,
but like
yeah.
people who are more so like into the characters will pick the characters. So it really depends on like the lens that you're viewing it from.
Shoot,
like
yeah.
I would probably put Golden Slumber and Aranara above them, but that's just me.
I would too because I feel like people don't like story quests because Hoyoverse kind of flops on them continuously, so people have like given up on them.
Yeah, there are very few story quests that super stand out.
What do we think is F? Like maybe it'll be easier if we say like the worst.
Kazuha.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
sadly.
Kazuha was kind of.
He's a really popular
It
character.
didn't really spark
Yeah.
and invoke anything for me.
I'm not gonna lie, I cried during it.
Well,
Yeah. I listen.
What?
I enjoyed it.
I wasn't
but-
gonna tell you. You were all like, hey, I was like,
No,
Like,
no, 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 no,
cried.
no. Hey,
Like,
if it
cried
did
'cause it was
something
so
for you, it
long?
did something right. You know what I mean?
I don't know, just
I
something
enjoyed
about
it,
the
but-
blade going by. I was like, dude, I don't know.
I feel like people
Unfortunately.
had bigger hopes for a Kazuha story quest than what it was.
Yes,
that.
I think that's
get-
why I would rate it lower, because also the expectation, they kind of gave him a pseudo one, and then this one
True.
wasn't even better than that pseudo story quest. It's
we put it at a-
towards the bottom, I'm relatively sure, but where do we think Nahida's story quest is?
What
think
happened
we
in
haven't-
her? Someone spoil it for me.
Her story quest was about like there was some guy who was like bringing people into this like dream type world, like the samsara, and they were like getting stuck there forever, like basically throwing away their lives to live in this like fake world. I would put Golden Slumber personally, but like,
Okay,
again,
so it's like
is just,
this?
like me. Yes.
This, I think Tignari's better than Sino's.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
What was
Yeah.
Sino's about?
I think Sinos was some guy who was like doing forbidden research because he wanted to bring his son back to life. It wasn't bad, like it was a good story, but it's like I don't want to say it's forgettable, but like at least for me it was more forgettable than like Nahida or Tignari.
I'm somewhat confident in not that like the specific place, but I like the order, like the Raiden Shogun story quest, Tignari story quest, and down here.
Okay, my only thing is, if Golden Slumber is what I suspect to be, which is not a ton of people did it, I'm worried that a lot of people, because they didn't do it, would just automatically F tier it because they're like, well, I didn't do it, so I can't vote on it.
Right.
So I'm
yeah,
worried
that's
that'll
the
drag
problem.
it down
That
below
too,
R&R.
that too.
Where I feel like
Yeah.
most people did R&R because everyone was super hyped for Sumerio, that they had the time. I don't know. I'm worried we might lose a point there, but that's just my opinion.
No, yeah.
We're in the lead
feel like
already. Don't even matter. We got spirit
That is
We had
points.
a
true.
perfect first round.
Okay, let me go check in with them, and then I'll be right back.
Hey guys, did you guys put Kazuha at S like we did?
My heart would have.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I think there's quite a variance this time around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sevi, why don't you take the reins? Let's do it.
Ain't
And
no way.
Oh, wait, JJ, are you sure? JJ, is this one flipped? Are you sure this one's good when it's flipped?
If Sino's quest is anywhere near the top, then it needs to be flipped.
Yeah,
I didn't even do it.
I
That's how
don't
bad
know
it is.
anyone.
Oh
If
my
Raiden
God.
Shoguns is not S, we're flipping it.
Oh my god. Well, I can read it, but also now I pretty much know our scores. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just read it out now.
So S tier.
Oh no, start with F. Start with F.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, you won't believe this. Sevi Coco Marathon, you guys won't believe this. The F tier is Tignari's story quest.
No.
Wow.
No.
It's rough, man.
That's really
That's a
sorry.
good story quest.
I know.
Wait, wait. Okay, wait a minute. You guys think it's because of the stuff that's going
Yeah,
on?
I
I think-
it came in my head. I think it might
I
be
think
that.
we should
I
have.
might be that.
Oh, we should have.
Okay.
I think it's because of the stuff that's going around in the community, the VA stuff. I
so
thought we could
stressed.
separate
Yeah.
the issues, but
I thought so too.
Yeah,
because
me too.
I thought the story quest itself was relatively good, but
It was a very good quest.
yeah, that's kind of tough. All right, keep going, Sevi, keep going here.
Okay, E tier. This one isn't a surprise. Okay, Sino character story quest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's one.
Okay, D tier. R&R quest lines, and this is our point. Okay.
Yeah.
Ow!
Yes.
Okay.
C tier. Golden Slumber.
No.
No way.
No, they put the
man.
world quest
They're not.
in the
They're not
mid.
hooters, guys.
Oh.
Do we
They're
get
not
points
hooters.
for adjacent?
No,
I
you do not.
wish.
Yeah.
I wish. B tier. You guys are not ready for B tier.
Oh god.
It's Raiden.
No,
What?
no.
You guys
No.
are playing?
Bro, the
you
whole
can't.
community.
No,
It's Raiden.
no.
Have people forgotten the epicness of Raiden and the puppet and
We
Miss
literally got a whole other
Ann
timeline.
Yako
We got a whole second
voicing
timeline.
3 characters in one
What are you?
quest?
Chat, you're saying ain't no way like you weren't the ones filling it out. You guys are saying what?
I feel
Like
like we're
you
being
weren't the one filling
gaslit.
it out.
We're being gaslit.
Come
from
Being
the shot.
gaslit, yeah.
There's girl boss
You're
gaslighting,
the
gatekeeping
crazy
us.
ones.
A tier is Kazuha story quest,
Why?
which is closer to what we
Wait.
guessed, but neither
True,
of us
true.
are right there. Which leaves the one S tier. And I think one of my teammates predicted that this would be confused with the Archon quest. It's the Nahida story
The Nahida
quest.
story quest.
Knew it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But Nada, were you saying that?
Yeah, I think it was me and one. It wasn't just me that said it either, because it was like story quest is gonna get confused with the Archon quest, which the Archon quest was amazing, but
Yes.
it's separate from the story quest. but
Yes,
of
we
course,
had a whole
yeah.
separate category for the Archon quest, which we will get to. But I think the scores was 1-1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think it was 1-1.
Yeah, it is 1-1.
All
Do we
right.
stream
Yeah.
this game?
No shot. The Raiden Shogun story quest.
I'm
No,
no.
I can't believe
This
it.
is a skill.
I can't believe it.
Like, do they not play the game?
Did you say a skill
This is
issue?
so hard.
Yes.
They're still scared of the boss fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Ah, no wonder. they
I'm
rate so low.
dead.
Exactly. So that's 1 point to each team. We're gonna move on to tier list number 3, best NPCs of 2022. You guys want to get the ball rolling?
This is hard.
I don't have much of an opinion since I don't know hardly anybody on this list.
So from left to right, it's Prince, who's the little cat from Cattail.
Yeah.
There's Raya, who is the NPC who leads us through the R&R quest. There is Jet and Jabril. We kind of put them together. Then there's Halfdan from the Chasm story quest. Then there is Dunyazard, who's from the Archon story quest in Sumru. We have Enjo, who is the Enkonomiya story quest guy. And then, of course, Mr. Bodacious from the Chasm quests.
No,
Not gonna
Halfdan was,
lie,
uh,
Halfdan's kind of cool. Enjo, I think, goes F. I think it's F and
Really?
then Enjo E.
No, the community loves Enjo.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like I hear a lot of people who love Daddy Enjo. That's what they call him.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're in agreement that they are the two lowest.
Really? I feel like the cat might be low because cat doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, I did say Cat could probably be the
Okay.
lowest.
Like the TCG kind of flop.
Are you
True,
saying
true, true.
Halfdan would be low?
No.
I think
Half
Halfdan's
Day
kind of
is
like
really good.
either
Half Day made people cry.
here.
Yeah,
I don't think
Halfdan
he's
made
S
me
tier, but like
cry.
I think he's here.
Who do you think is the top?
I was gonna say Dunyazad, but I don't know if you guys agree with that.
I think
Kinda
Junior Zod is high. I also think Bosacious is high because a lot of people liked that quest. Amongst
people
the
just want
chasm,
a
that was like
playable.
the shining like pearl out of the chasm. That quest. I'll be honest. I think it's like this.
I don't
Okay.
know if I would agree, but I respect your decisions. Like I
No,
think
no,
that
no.
my
We're a
decisions
team,
would
guys.
probably
We're a
be
team.
different.
We gotta.
Wait,
we
who
gotta-
would you put at the top? Who would you put at the
I
top?
would put Junior Zod and Bosacious in the top 3 at least.
Yeah, but who would N put?
I would definitely put Dunyazad on the top personally, but like what I would say is definitely different because like I mean I also put Golden Slumber towards the top, so I would put like Jet and Jabril more towards the top.
No,
as
I
well.
like Gender Brill. I think it's these 3 like this.
Yeah, but like I don't know how I feel about Bosacious. Like he's great, don't get me wrong. Like he's literally a Yaksha,
Yeah.
but like I don't know if I would put him A tier or not. But I'm not sure.
Okay.
But Half
So
Day had a
maybe
really
we'll
good
kind of leave it up into
cinematic.
the air. We'll kind of like do this for now, and then maybe like if it goes here or here, because I don't think Bosacious is down here. I think a lot of people really like Bosacious and that
I
story
don't know.
quest. I think Halfdan's great, but I don't know if he's more liked than these characters. Is kind of like my thing. But if you guys think he's high, then you know where do you guys think?
I would
I
say
feel-
B, but that's me.
I feel like the first half of the Chasm quest performed better in
Yeah.
ratings than the second half.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I would put personally Halfdan above Bosacious.
Me
like,
too.
I think I'm down with that. Yeah. I
Okay.
can believe it.
Now the bottom 3. I think Cat's dead last, but it's just me.
Yeah.
But it's a cat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
true.
like-
It's a
Honestly,
cat.
the girl
People
from
might
the
mean
R&R
and put it
quest.
in S tier.
The girl from the R&R quest might be at the bottom because she literally was trapped in a bubble for the entirety of it.
But she also got a vision though. Like I agree with you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree with you. But like first time we saw somebody get a vision in game, well, sort of saw somebody get a vision in game, like that kind of thing. But like I don't disagree with you. But I don't know, it's kind of hard. I would definitely go between those two for ENF though, the cat and.
I think this is good. You know, even though there's flips or stuff, I think we're okay with sticking with our guns here.
We got a lead. We're good.
I'm gonna let them know we're ready. All right, we're back, everybody, for round number 3. Oh, Okay. There's only like very minimal movement around this one. Yeah.
It's the middle that was the hard part.
All right, for the Genshin best NPCs, we're gonna start all the way at number 7, our beloved Prince from the TCG event.
All right.
Not everybody's number 1 favorite. We're gonna be at the bottom here.
All right,
Forgot what his
F-tier,
name
good.
was until I was reminded today. Number 6, we have Injo, I believe is his name.
Yo!
I knew it. I knew it.
That's so
Big
cringe.
switch up here. Okay.
Okay.
Number 5, the Gigachad Bosacious.
No!
What?
Yeah,
No!
number 5.
We got
that
it
one,
right,
though,
but
didn't
I'm
we?
so
Got that one.
sad.
Got that one.
We got it right, but me personally, I kind of feel attacked. I kind
The
of feel
next
attacked.
one, the next Gigachad, Halfdan at 4.
Oh, you're close.
We were close. We were thinking of putting Halfdan in that mid. Ooh.
Number 3, we have Rana.
Okay.
Wow.
More people like
First-
Rana.
She just slept the whole
You know,
quest
you
line.
guys
Literally,
really
no,
did.
bro.
I'm telling you.
Maybe people don't like being talked to.
I guess.
I'm telling you, it's because she got the vision. I'm telling
Vision
you.
bias.
That's, like
Okay,
that's her.
okay.
That's her thing.
Number 2 from the not so popular story quest, Jet and others.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's Jet and
There
Jabril.
you got
I
that.
wanted to
Jabril.
include Ben as well, but you know, Jet and Jabril, those were the two.
And
big
then-
ones, so.
Number 1, to nobody's surprise, Junior Zara coming in at S.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
All right, good.
Okay.
Good job, guys. All right, this was better.
This was better.
Good job, everybody. That was better. Better.
that low.
Yeah,
Nice.
we both put him
Half.
relatively like higher than some of the others, so it was surprising to see him.
Well,
that
we
low.
wanted to put him even higher, but we thought, well, it was so far away. Like,
So long ago.
Yeah, so long ago
Yeah,
that people were just like
yeah.
forgotten. And apparently they really forgot.
I'm so sad Bosacious is low, man. I thought Bosacious was like he had like the I am Iron Man like line. He's like I am Bosacious.
Yeah, you were pretty gun ho on that from the start. You're like,
Yeah,
Bosacious.
but you know, hey, we got the point, and that's what matters. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4 go to Team W Moms, and then 1, 2, 3 go to Team Sokoko Marathon.
Beautiful.
I'm
Okay.
getting it.
Done.
So we're gonna do one last one for this first half. We're gonna do the last one with this collection of team.
Oh,
So
no.
this next one is Genshin events. This one is quite the hard one too, because I think not necessarily they were like the best parts of Genshin, but I thought they were really, really good.
Is that the one all the way on the right? Is that the drum event?
Yes.
You can put that S tier right now.
I think a lot of people, when I was compiling the list, like people were quite adamant about the drum event.
You need to put that S tier right now. I'm not kidding.
On God.
Yeah, for real.
On God.
I don't know.
Play
Didn't people
it.
really like the Pokemon fungus?
I
loved
liked it.
I loved it. That's just me though.
Golden Apple Archipelago. Bye, person in chat. One was awful.
Listen.
Like,
This is
you're
another one where it's
insane.
split. This is another one where it's definitely split. It's so
Yeah.
hard.
Bro, people
just
were
depends
literally
on the
crying
community.
to their parents about the official like lining up things, and it did not work correctly.
No fucking way.
A lot of people were complaining. People were moaning on that one.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Ito event was incredible with like the story. I thought it was a pretty good story.
I think overall the Arataki Ito amazing drum event, I think it's up there. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't think there were any like negatives that people had to say about it. So I believe it. It's up there for sure. I think the Fungi Frenzy. All right, I might have a personal bias. Do you guys remember the girl NPC?
Yeah, I don't remember her name, but I remember she was like trying to take over the slimes.
Yeah. She had a mommy voice. So you know, I'm gonna slide that up like right here. So
Is that the qualification?
W moms.
W moms, it's true.
She was
But maybe some of these events are a little bit better, but yeah, that's my bias. I'm just gonna put it out there. How about the Lantern Rite? The second Lantern Rite. This is not the third Lantern Rite, the second Lantern Rite.
I skipped it. What happened in that?
I think I got the wrong picture.
I wasn't playing then.
Do you remember like some of the mini games to jog my memory?
One of the mini games was the tower defense one, right?
No
They
fucking
they
way.
included the tower defense, I think, in that as a
Really?
sub, right?
I don't
Did they?
remember. I'm gonna look
I
it
don't.
up.
I think so. This is also when I think they introduced like the different fireworks and the different like you can create your own fireworks and put them into the little pack thing.
I don't think they had tower defense. Otherwise, I would have hated it a lot more. I hate tower
Oh, they
defense.
had the style fight, but you fight like its cousin.
Oh,
No, not that
right.
cousin. You fight the wife.
His wife.
The wife.
That's right. I remember that.
And it's like the multiple ones.
Yeah. Paladin's Brew was super cute. There weren't like too many things like revolved around it terribly much, but I thought like the whole storyline, a lot of the graphics, I thought the mini games.
What
like,
happened in there?
very
It's just
cute.
like
It's like running your own store.
Razor's
Yeah.
parents and stuff. Finding chests like around the world, like of like gifts that people left for you. and
Yes.
Yeah.
stuff.
So it was a little like more
Um,
sentimental.
Yeah, it was like a kind of like the event was cute, but like as a whole, I don't know if I would place it up super high
Okay.
in
The
The
comparison.
store part killed it because it was like the repeatability, like to get the maximum rewards was so much that you had to do.
Yeah. I like that was the when I saw myself like playing a little bit more than
Yeah.
the rest of the part of the event. So yeah, I kind of agree there. But
to Klee bomb the city. Did that happen?
yes,
If she
yes,
did, it
this
might have been
was-
placed higher.
If she nuked the whole festival, that would have been
Can you
the
imagine?
perfect
bro?
ending.
That would be so funny.
I feel like in comparison, well, okay, wait. First of all, do you remember the Ayato Albedo one that's right there? Like, I'm kind of drawing a blank on.
Yes,
The one in the
this
middle
was
of
the
the bottom.
Iridori festival. This was pretty good. I
People
think.
liked it
This-
because it had a lot of characters, like there
Yes.
was Albedo, Venti, and all of them
Yes.
coming over to Zoom.
Oh right.
Yeah,
And
and this
got
was
the
when they
panel,
opened up
the
Inazuma,
panel.
so then everybody was coming to visit.
That's right. I remember. Okay.
Yeah. I think either
That was
A
good.
or B
Well.
tier, and then maybe Fungi Frenzy B
Me
or C
too.
tier, depending on like where we kind of like these. I think it's right here. I was not a big fan of the second Apple Archipelago. I was not a fan.
Is the one that is left the one that we just got in like October, the spooky?
Yes.
I love that
Yes.
storyline.
It was
I
pretty
did.
good. It was pretty good. And getting to like meet more characters, I think it has like a not the same plot and storyline and stuff like that, but I think it.
I think people will like
What
that
was
more
that
than Pokemon.
about?
There was like
Uh,
a spirit trapped in a body or something for years.
It's like the test of courage, and then like the storyline was
I
like the
skipped
guy
that
who visits
one.
the yokai every 10 years.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like he,
Yokai.
eventually he couldn't visit the yokai and stuff like that. There's another storyline with that weird other mommy. She had a weird like rusty voice.
That's who I'm thinking of. The ones like
Yeah.
this the whole way through.
Yeah. But
In English, at least. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I think it's better than the fungi one, but that's just me. Because it had a little ping pong, little bing bong. Like,
Oh,
You
the
know?
ping. Yeah, I think a lot of people like the ping pong.
Okay, hear me out. Golden Apple this time around was definitely like really, really rough, but I don't know. This is again, I feel like I'm saying this a lot, but this is like kind of the two sides of the community. Like Golden Apple was definitely a lot grindier like this time around, but the lore behind it and like some of the puzzles were fun. So like I didn't completely mind it, but I know that there are like tons of people who hated it, like, and which is like fine. Like I get that. First Golden Apple was like better in my opinion, but like
No, I agree because also it had 4 like separate cutscenes for special characters.
Very true. It did have a
Yes.
lot of
And
like.
it had dedicated
had a lot
art
of
and
content.
created a whole new art trend of people
Yes.
creating the character within the like.
yes, it
thing.
was so fleshed out. Like
Mhm.
the islands themselves
Okay.
had so much detail that I don't think it deserves to be F tier, like a below of Ballads and Brews. Like
So I think we're okay in saying that like these things had a little bit more merit than the Ballads and Brews. How do we like this?
I like it. We'll definitely get a couple points. We're way in the lead
Yeah.
anyway, so I mean, like, we're chilling.
Yeah, we just can't bomb this.
Yeah, I think
I'm a
though
little bit
these are
worried,
high.
but-
I think these are high.
I know, I'm worried too.
I know
We're about to
there's
post
like the
this
divide
one.
here. So
Mhm.
if there's like little
Like, do we
nuances here
think
and little
Miko
nuances
is
here, but we're for
B?
sure. I like where we're kind of dividing it. Yeah.
yeah, this is gonna be a tough one for sure. I don't know.
Things might move around here or there based on like what people highlighted or what people like valued more out of the events, right? That's the whole point. So.
I'm so curious what they ranked.
Ours is like super different.
Oh,
Your guys' is
It is.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
Do you guys want to give us like a small breakdown of like just the general philosophy on like or how you guys did yours because it's drastically different.
Okay, team, who wants to go?
I think I'll go. For Lantern Right, given that we've seen the community confuse Nahida's story quest with the Archon quest and seeing just
True.
some things get lumped together, people are gonna see a Lantern Right picture and be like, that's Lantern Right. I don't care what
Yeah.
year it's Lantern Right. So that's why we put Lantern Right at the top. And everybody loves Golden Apple, like Archipelago. Yeah.
Yep.
So definitely, I feel like that's got to be a favorite too. The drum event, I mean, it was a nice event, but also like whenever you play the drums after, it's just, I don't know. This is a personal bias, but it's just like 2 notes. Bum, bum. So, I don't know.
For like the Iridori festival, we figured there was like a lot of Scaramouche lore in there, so we were like, okay, that seems pretty good. We also thought like it was really difficult, but we also thought for like, Ballads and Brews, it was the first time people had seen Mondstadt characters in a long time, so people probably enjoyed that. But we didn't want to put it too high because we think people got frustrated with the shop mechanic.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then Fungus.
Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon. we just didn't really know where to put it, honestly, and only like 2 characters showed up, so it wasn't like that like super hype.
Why the F
event.
tier?
I think it was just pretty forgettable event.
Yeah,
but
besides the mini game, which was fun.
Yeah, I said
but,
that
like,
too.
Yeah, that's why
It
we
is
were
pretty
putting it a
forgettable.
little bit higher. I think
A little bit higher. It's your third.
I mean, you know,
little bit.
higher.
but yeah, I think you guys can see these 2 lists and see like where our minds were at in terms of like what we highlighted a little bit more. You can see ours, like sure, like we highlighted a little bit more like the mechanics and maybe some like parts of the mini games and the sort of side stuff, and then it seems like you guys highlight a little bit more of like the main storylines a little bit more and stuff like that.
well, to be clear, for Lantern Rite, we said absolutely that has to be first because they give us 13 free Intertwined Fates, so it's like no who's
That too. We were talking about it a little bit, but
And
yeah.
the 3/4 star, true.
Truly.
Okay, this
Yeah.
one is a little tough.
It is.
It's really hard.
Literally can go anyway.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so at the F tier, we have the Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum Along Festival.
No,
Hey.
man, what?
Okay.
None of them
Yeah.
was gas, bro.
Not
That
was
kind of
right.
hurts me. That
Alright.
hurts me personally, but you know, it's whatever. E tier, we have the Test of Courage.
Okay, so Akitsu Kimademeshi.
And then for the D tier, we have the Iridori Festival.
Wow.
The Zephyr
Very
of the
interesting.
Violet Garden or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
C tier was the Weinlese Fest, which is
Ballads and Brews.
Ballads
Ballads
and
and
Brews.
Brews.
You guys had it switched. No.
We're so close to
You guys had it
Very
switched. Oh,
We
it's
were
so
close. We're
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
Then we have B tier, Fabulous Fungus Frenzy.
Whoa.
I can see that.
I think a lot of
honestly.
people like the Pokemon aspect.
Yep.
Yeah, I loved it.
Number 2, Summertime Odyssey, which is Golden Apple.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
And then in S tier, we have Fleeting Colors in Flight, Lantern.
That is the
Yeah.
last one. There you go.
We should have known.
Yeah.
We should have known.
All right,
At
come
least
on,
got
guys. It's the
two.
2022
Literally
one.
has
Okay, whatever,
no
bro.
opinions.
Whatever, bro.
Opinions,
Here's
zero
redemption
opinions.
arc.
All
Whatever,
opinions.
bro.
Yes.
Alrighty, so I think that is 2 points to you guys and 0 points to W Moms.
I agree with that whole Lantern Right. You see Lantern Right, you vote Lantern Right.
Alright,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
It's like the Genshin celebration, pretty much.
Yeah. It makes sense. It does.
It's just the free shit. Like, it's just the free
Yep.
shit.
It is the free.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
That'll conclude this first half. We'll try to pick it up a little bit.
Are we staying with the same teams?
No, we are not. So,
Making new friends.
you know, W Moms and Sev Coco Barathon are going to be no more because we're going to get 2 new captains. That's going to be Mr. Sip Sip Stefan and Mr. The Jonathan.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna shake it up again. This is gonna be our second half. Only 3 tier lists this time, but I don't know who wants to go first, Stefan or John.
5 minutes later.
What's up, gamers?
Don't hate us, John.
What's up? Okay.
No.
Stefan, since you were the first to choose, I guess you can share your name.
We took inspiration from the team leader's name on the other team, and our name is the Anti-Thon.
That seems targeted.
Very much so.
Can we regroup up? can we change our
Wow,
name?
your name's that bad? Your name's
I
that
mean,
bad?
you're
You
the
have to
team
speak again?
leader. You're the team leader. You can speak for us.
John,
it's
be
okay.
proud.
It's okay. Our team name is the
Say
Josh,
it
do you want
with
to say
umph
it? Do you want to say
now. Say it
it?
with
No,
umph.
no, you can say it. You're a team leader.
Put your back into this one,
The
John.
Say it with
Chunusty.
Riz.
The Chunusties.
See. All right, capital U. All right. So let us move on to sharing our next tier list. The tier list that's going to start the second half. Let's start off strong here, guys. This next tier list is going to be the weapons tier list. The released weapons of 2022. All right. So, Chung Ussies, let's move on to
Thank
collab
you.
number 2. And we'll see you guys in a bit.
Can we change our name to Not Canada or something like that?
Here is the list. We have first the Kaguya's Verity, Key of Kaj Nasuts, the Haranga Pakufutsu. That weapon, sorry, I had a bad picture for it. It's the 1,000 Floating Dreams. We have the Aqua Simulacra, Hunter's Path, and Tula's Remembrance.
Third, fourth, and fifth are my favorites.
There's a
it be
relatively normie way to do this, which is ranking it by crit value, which is what a lot of people do.
That's why we brought you in. All right, so you can give us.
Yep, exactly. Sevi, this is yours. Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Aqua goes
Good
in
pick.
S tier. Aqua goes in S tier.
pick.
Let's
That's
go.
I think that-
This is a dub.
yeah.
This is gonna be the fastest
Debbie-
run through ever.
Debbie's gonna carry us with the ridges of her brain.
Okay, so I think Tula has a bit of can have some arguments either way because it is Wanderer's weapon,
Yeah.
even though
It just looks cool.
It also
looks
has
cool.
frequency too. Like a lot of people
Yeah.
were made aware of like, oh, like this weapon. I know what this is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
From there, it kind of becomes a toss up among like Kagura's, Haran, and Tulatula's. So then I think we can put in community biases and opinions there.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So wait, are we
And-
putting the bell at number 2 or no?
But also,
not
like,
sure,
can we
to be honest.
consider, like, do you think the community also paired the weapon with the character?
I think so.
I think
Partially.
so.
I think
I think
partially
that's
because Kage's
fair.
Verity is, strong weapon. Also, Yai Miko,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
strong character, also can be used on other like super strong catalysts. I think that's up there. And I'll be honest, I don't know. I think it's like these are down here for some reason to me.
I feel like Bell would be number 2 and the Water Sword would be number 3. That's just
Yeah,
just
I
off
think
of like notability versus like because I feel like how long ago was the pink one?
The Kage's
actually
Verity,
think-
it was
Miko was
like
I think it's
like,
banner, right?
the very beginning, because Yai Miko's banner was basically the start of 2022. I forget.
Yeah, she reran after Nilu, I think directly after. Pretty sure.
Maybe
And
we
I
can go
would-
this.
I would
I
put
w-
Haran A.
Ooh, okay.
That's fair.
It was
Yeah,
a bit
Hayato.
recent, and I think it because people also use it for like Al-Haytham.
Sure.
was gonna say
Yeah. Great. It's no.
Hunter's Path could be bottom, right? We could just say Hunter's Path bottom.
I think the key is bottom, to be honest. The key
no-
was kind
no
of a
specific
meme.
People use the
particular
key, though.
reason. I think
I've
it's
seen
such a good
I've
weapon,
seen the
though.
key run like a bit and it's very notable. Like people
It is very
know
notable, but
of
it's
it.
also like the same niche of people who pulled for Nilu.
Exactly.
I mean, some people
Yeah.
pulled
that's
it for
why
like
I'm, down
Pookie, so
here.
it's like a toss-up.
I would put the bells B, to be honest, because there's so much hype in getting Wanderer and his weapon.
I think that's
I
that's
suppose.
fair. Yeah.
I suppose.
I don't know if Haranga Paksu's 8 though. Just based on popularity.
I think I agree with John. The Bell's more popular. It's just like by seeing it, you
I'm
would
more
go.
Low-key,
You
I think we flip this,
Okay.
this,
Yeah.
this.
I would put
Yeah.
key at E.
Yeah. I would
Really?
say.
Because,
Over
like,
Hunter's Path?
Because as like a Norman who like only goes Full Metal Alchemist Chun Yun,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
don't even care.
I
about the
don't
Bell.
even I don't even know what the Hunter's Path is, but I know what the Zhongli sword is.
Yeah.
The
Zhongli?
the sword that works on Nilu that does not look like it should. Like I just know of
Aesthetically,
it.
like,
It
why is
it's
I
it?
so
don't have the
ugly. Like in terms of aesthetics, it's the ugly.
I think it like it's along the lines with the Zhongli weapon. It's
It
like there's
pisses me off
they're
how
they're
ugly.
great
On
arguments made
notability
for both sides,
alone,
but I
they would rank it
for
higher.
sure though, guys. We're looking
I
at
agree with
EF
John
tier
on
for
that.
these.
If something's been running for a long time, like people
Mhm.
learn to like love it, and then if it comes back recently as well, so that's why I would put the Haram as B.
Okay.
But then
Mhm.
again, C is new and shiny. It's new and shiny and
It
pretty.
is.
Oh, I don't know.
I got a simple brain, man. I kind of like shiny.
Yeah, I think this is perfectly fine.
I think
I
we
think
can
we're
roll
good.
with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think we
Alright.
have at least
Right.
1 point with Aqua, and then
I
everything
think-
else.
yeah, we got one.
Like,
If anything, we got the aqua, baby. Oh, they are ready. All right, let's move back. Okay, what were your guys' thoughts on this tier list though?
It was hard. I feel like the middle was hard.
Middle was hard.
Yeah, middle.
Interesting.
Okay. 7 is F, right?
Yes.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. F tier is key. It is indeed the key sword, the
Alright.
HP sword.
We were debating on
Okay.
flip flopping them,
We
so
really were.
you know that's fair. That's fair.
mhm.
We should have trusted you.
B tier is Talutala's Remembrance, the Bell's
Ooh.
Scar's weapon.
No.
Okay.
Shot.
We
okay.
overestimated Scarabine.
Ooh,
Nice.
You were
okay.
close. You
Eee.
were close.
There was a lot of them, but they're broke.
Yeah.
fair. We played the association game, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
D tier is Hunter's Path.
What?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's good for us.
C tier is Haran.
Okay, I can
Oh,
kind of
wow.
believe it.
Really? Okay.
Okay.
B tier is Kagura's Verity.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
I don't know how, but A tier is 1,000.
What?
Yeah, it's Nahida, bro.
It's the
I-
Nahida.
The Nahida.
Skips her
Yeah.
weapon.
Okay.
Mhm.
Everyone skips her weapon.
It's the genie land, man.
And S tier is indeed Aqua.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
I think our
Good
lines of
too.
reasoning over there were I think we kind of just like did some flippy floppies, but that means 2 points to the anti-thons and then 1 point to Chungyasi. We're not too far behind, guys. We can catch up.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's anybody's game. The next list, this one's gonna be a lengthy discussion. This one is, especially since you have one of the lore keepers on the anti-thons. This might be helpful for you guys because this one is going to be Archon quests. Chungyasi's, let's roll back down to collab 2 and we'll start discussing. Okay, this one's gonna be hard. How many of us remember explicitly these ones, huh?
Put the finale of the Sumeru Archon quest first. It's the Mourn 1,000 Roses Spring.
The Mourn 1,000 Roses brings. Okay, I like that.
How do people feel about the inversion of Genesis? Because like it's very memorable.
It is
It's
memorable.
yeah, and it has like a huge like amount of like lore and talks about like the concept of the world and time and stuff like that. If you played it and you kind of are into the lore, oh, you're gonna love this quest. But I think to your point, how many people have gone to this point and also remember it, you know, super well?
True.
Wait.
Isn't that the most frequent one though? The most recent?
Oh, sorry. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Yeah. How many people like?
Wait, guys, I fucked up.
right.
Akasha Pulses the Flame Rises, I think, is the finale, not the
Yeah,
Mourn
I think
1,000
that's-
Roses.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
Oopsie. Oh,
People
Sorry.
love
I
the
got
Mourn 1,000 Roses
confused.
brings is that the one
was-
where we're still looping?
Isn't that the
Actually,
start?
I think it's the first one.
It's
I
It's
would
the
the
put
very
that-
first one.
Ooh.
I would
You
put that
all hate
E
them.
Yeah.
for now.
That's where I'm at right now, so I know that's the one.
Okay.
I think
King
Perilous
Desert is the second
Trail
one.
might be in the top 3.
I think it's
Uh,
it's top 3. It definitely
I agree
outshines
with
the
that.
Yeah.
for
Also
sure.
because
Yeah.
like people will see all of those Sumeru quests and they'll have a tough time differentiating, but they'll be like,
Mhm.
oh, like I remember the Chasms quest and
Mhm.
Such a
I feel like
lovable
people
quest.
generally
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
I
Wow.
think dreams, emptiness, and deception is when we break out and it's the intermediate portion to the Mourn 1,000 Roses brings and then the Akasha Pulses, I think.
Was that the Samsara festival, Luke?
Isn't
No, I think the Mourn 1,000 Roses brings is the Sims. Wait, hold up.
Wait, is
fuck,
there
hold
two
up, fuck.
Keen to Shreds? Or are those the
One.
same one?
Wait, there 2 of them occurred in 3.0 or did 2 of them occur in 3. This is, I mean, if we're having a hard time differentiating them, then like some
Sure.
of the people who voted.
Yeah,
might
yeah,
have a
yeah,
hard
yeah.
time.
I did have descriptions, page itself, I believe.
3.1 had both King Deshret and the 3 Magi and Dreams, Emptiness, and Deception. And then 3.0 had the Mourn 1,000 Roses brings.
Yeah.
And through Mists of Smoke and Forest Dark, but I don't think that's in their tier list.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
missing. Through Mist.
So, wait, which one is it?
Which one?
The one that
The
you
Mourn
said we're
1,000
missing.
Roses brings is 3.0.
Yeah, so there are
And
only
then
6
King-
technically?
King Deshret is 3.1. And then Dreams, Emptiness, and Deception is also 3.1.
Okay, so then there are actually only 6 instead of 7 because there
Yeah.
should technically be 7. Requiem of the Echoing is the one we don't have. When Dane's Leaf meets Halfdan, so I'll let them know. So we're gonna count the brown one as the Archon quest in the Chasm. That is when we jump in with Dane's Leaf and we go try to save Halfdan and the others, but then they end up sacrificing themselves.
Yeah, so I would definitely rank that number 3 or 2.
That one's pretty good, but I think Perilous Trail was just like, I think inverted version of Genesis was cool, and I think maybe Dane's Leaf one is like
I think Dane's Leaf is definitely going to be
I think
in
so.
the
It's
top
at least
3.
middle.
Really? I
think it'd
think
be-
I'm comfortable with putting it here, to be honest. Yeah.
I would put it above Inversion of Genesis just because like people see Dane's Leaf and it's like big lore. People and it's just like they love that. They associate
Simple brain
Mr.
things
Dane
with hot.
with
Simple
big lore,
brain.
lore quests. And then Inversion of Genesis for frequency, I would put it as C. But I have no idea for the other 3.
Dreams, Emptiness, and Deception was when we released Nahida. I'll be honest. Like, even though that's like when the cogwheels were turning, like that was kind of in like the middle. I think, the looping of the Sub-Zero's Festival, like just the concepts that they were going through, I think these go higher and we keep this on them down low.
I would say keep the Nahida one at D because you wrote Nahida's name. Like, you released Nahida, and people aren't going to remember what happened during the
Maybe.
phonetic names.
You're right.
Maybe we can put King Deshret below.
Oh, wait. And then remember when we released Nahida, this is when we were introduced to Il Dottore. So this could be even higher than this one, low key.
I don't know. I think Dane's name will carry. If you put
I think
Dane's
Dane's
name on the
is heavy
description.
though. Yeah.
Trust
I
in
think
Dane.
Trust in Dane. And then Inversion of Genesis, Perilous Trail, and I think we're pretty confident with the Akasha Pulses on the S tier.
You're
I
the
believe
Chung
we can
Uzi.
win, brothers. We can do it.
All right, Chung Usis, let's move back to collab one and
right.
let's see if they're ready.
Hey.
Hi guys, are we ready to go?
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. So,
Yeah.
This one was
Guys, we
tough.
can't
Good as
be.
it-
We could be here.
as good
We
as
could
it's
be here all
gonna
day. We could be
We
here all
were
day.
really good.
Here we go.
So let's share our lists, and I think we'll have Nata read us off this time around.
Just let me know when you guys are ready.
I think we're just about ready again. 7 is F tier. We'll start with that first, and then go all the way up to 1, which is S tier.
All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Jesus. Okay. So,
Not bad, huh?
Oh god.
starting with number 7, we have Requiem of the Echoing Depth as our worst.
No way.
I know.
That's the
What?
that's a
No
Dane's
way.
Leaf and
Dane's
Halfdan
Leaf.
That's
one.
the Dane's Leaf
Crazy.
Oh, we kind of
This is my worst
both of us rate
nightmare.
that kind of mid.
That's insane.
That's messed
It's-
up,
Nightmare.
actually.
Definitely not the worst one. I would.
Yeah, that's
Gosh,
Giga
yeah.
lore. What the heck?
People don't like
Because
lore. People don't like lore.
You know-
People just forget about it?
Yeah,
Maybe.
people
Literally
did
Conrad.
forget about him. They need to
Literally
bring him back
Conrad.
now.
Yeah.
Because I think the
Yeah.
Perilous Trail, it just outshines. It's one of the best ones.
That's
But,
crazy.
That's
continue,
crazy.
Continue.
So for number 6, we actually have King Deshret and the 3 Magi.
All right, all right.
that
Yeah,
is
we
for
had
E.
that on the lower
We got
end, but
that
we
one.
flipped it. But okay.
Yep.
For number 5, we have Dream Emptiness Deception.
Okay.
Okay.
Point.
Really?
For number 4, we have The Morn of a Thousand Roses.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Huh.
For number 3, we have the inversion of Genesis.
Let's
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh.
Big.
Nice.
Huge.
For
Oh my
number
gosh.
2, we have Perilous Trail.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh.
And then for number 1, we have Akasha Pulses, the Kalpa Flame Rising.
Oh.
Nice.
You
Big.
hear that,
Legacy's
Stefan?
rise.
Yes.
You hear that, Stefan? That's how you
We
losing,
put
brother.
Let's
our
go.
good into it.
That makes, I believe, 2 for the Antithons and 4 for Chongasi.
Hey, we're not
Hey.
the fine.
They got us
Very
points.
still, hey, still very, very close.
It is.
Nice game.
Still very, very close. Anybody's game here. Let's give you guys the last one.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ultimate
This one's
boss.
nice. This one's spicy. I like this one.
Oh.
This one is Genshin bosses, Genshin boss enemies. So that
Like
includes
it.
the trans domains, general overworld bosses. Yes.
Oh, I know which one people hate. Okay.
All right, let's
all
break
know
off
F
and
tier, we all
good luck.
know.
Good luck.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So this is what people enjoyed the most?
Great.
So,
Yeah,
best
actually.
bosses of 2022. Very, again, open-ended. So, just to kind of go over what we have here, we have, surprisingly, the Abysmal Visharps. We have, of course, the Raiden Shogun, the Plain any Euthymia boss. We have the Ruined Serpent. We have cute little Simon. We have, of course, the Skara God boss. We have the Jade Plume, Terror Shrew, and the Aeon Blight Drake.
I think Shogun's
With
number
the-
1.
I agree
Yeah,
with that.
I
Shogun's just
agree
like,
with
And then
that.
Wander
Alright,
number
okay,
2.
we're all in
I would
agreement.
say-
Good, good.
And
I
then
think
put
Wander's
Ruined
number
Serpent
two.
last.
Yeah, Ruined Serpent's pretty ass. Ruined Serpent's
put her
pretty
son
ass.
right under. I'd say her son goes next, right?
Yeah, I
It's about
definitely say
popularity.
so.
I would
Like,
say that, yeah.
how could you love any of those more than
Yeah.
I love? No, the Rubik's Cube is better than the Gundam or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Although
to
it was
be
a little
fair,
disappointing.
Like, hey, you never know. People might even skip.
No,
maybe
I don't
people
think
might
so.
upset.
Shot.
But I think we'll stick to the guns. I think this is Raiden Shogun's a safe.
With
bet.
Bishop
and
lovers in the
music.
chat just quaking right now.
I think because Raiden Shogun can be speedrun.
Boss
What was
fight,
the
so.
description for the Drake? What was the description?
No description. Right.
And the full name of the fungus?
The J Plume Terror Shrew.
It's the chicken.
The grass chicken. Honestly, I think people like, funny name, cheeky grass chicken, might put it a little bit higher.
I would put it in around the middle. I think the bishops are like E tier.
Yeah.
I think,
very-
I think it's a cool concept, but I don't think people, I don't know.
You forget about it.
Yeah, you do
after.
forget
Like
about it.
honestly, if people didn't hate the Ruined Serpent so much, the bishops would be F tier.
I think, again, like, these are in regions where the community were not happy, so.
I feel like the bishops are pretty cool though.
Oh, no, that's
in
what I'm
terms of,
saying. I like the
mechanics
concept.
and how, because I haven't fought the Rubik's Cube. The robot transformer.
cool?
But
Is it-
it's sick.
I
It
mean,
looks
if you
sick.
did the Spiral Abyss, you might have fought it in the last
Oh,
episode.
I did. I did
Yeah.
fight it in the abyss. I'm just in open world. I didn't.
But then, yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
It's either this or it could be this. I'm not gonna lie.
People might
don't-
think robot
yeah.
is cool though, or robot
This.
is like a pain because of when they turn invisible. Just
True.
annoying.
But
But
the name Simon is called Simon.
will people know? Will everyone know who Simon is though by name?
Yeah.
Because
they
it,
Once
it
you
was like it was like a
You-
big thing because like everyone's like, oh wait, we could make his name Simon. Oh, it's cute.
Yeah. Once you see like the letters Asimon or Asimon,
It's notable.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, kind of like
And-
the grass chicken has a nickname, so they're quote unquote more
Mhm.
popular.
I feel like Simon would rank above the grass chicken then, because Simon's kind of just way cooler in my opinion.
I'm fine with where the bishops are.
I would
think I'm
honestly rank them
okay.
higher. I think they're really cool, but they're also annoying. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and
no,
everyone-
here's the thing: you
you-
can one shot them.
Yeah.
That's true. And but also like people know like their name is notable. If that makes sense. The bishop,
Pet shop. Yeah. I
Um,
recognize it when you just think about it.
which is like the Hydro Drake, whatever.
Mm,
Like
I think, not gonna lie, Aeon Blight Drake's kind of ass. I think that this one with Bishop at least better than that. Yeah, it could stay down too. I think I like this.
Yeah, I
I
like
like
it.
somewhat balanced.
Nilu mains and Wanderer mains have to fight the Drake.
They do have to.
I
fight
don't know
the
if
Drake.
there's like if that has influenced anyone's voting
Uh-huh.
logic, like in the community. Like if we're talking recency bias, like I
Yeah.
had to farm this boss for this recent character, but does that make them hate it
Yeah, does
more
that make-
or
that's a
like
good
it more?
I
Maybe
I was
worse
farming
for
him,
'em.
and it was a very like neutral experience because it's like you fought the same type of boss like so many times before.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Mm.
It's like
Mm-mm-mm.
not only is it like the drakes that are already in overworld Sumeru, but it's also like the ruined guards that fly that and shoot missiles. It's like very similar.
Yeah, true.
Feel.
Actually.
Yeah.
Um,
But is the bishops better than that?
I have no idea.
I feel like I agree when you brought up the point that bishops are a more recognizable name. I agree with that.
I hate the bishops more when they show up in the abyss compared to the blight
Yeah,
to
true.
the Aeon
Dang.
Blight Drake.
Would Simon be ranked higher than the chicken or no?
I don't think so. I think the chicken's kind of up there.
I think the chicken's kind of up there, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I like this list. Let's just send it.
I'll check in with the other team and let's see
Yeah.
if they give us
Clip
more
it
time
and
or they're
ship
ready.
it.
Yeah.
Flip it, ship it, lock it in.
Oh shoot.
There's
This
a lot of
always
reasons
feels
to
like
go.
a re-pick.
Didn't realize
I
you
think
see
right
60
here
now.
is where it gets a little muddy. There's kind of like a common understanding. So with the Genshin Best of Enemies or Bosses 2022, let's have No Bear. If you'd like to read us off.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, no bear. Make sure to read it in the order that we have it. Okay.
And the way we have it. Oh, no, we have it.
Guys, no matter what happens next, I just want to say it was an honor.
There's still one more, John.
And I
You
love
don't
all of you
mention it.
equally.
We appreciate you.
And
The
Steven.
Chongusies take the high road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what was your guys' thoughts for putting the Ruin Drake so low?
It kind of it's like a glorified overworld mob.
Or, you know, the
True.
other like bird mechanical one.
Ruin
It's just
guard
like,
and then
it
the other
just has like a
But we
couple
thought
more
it was
wings.
like easy.
Yeah.
It is easy.
Yeah.
And forgettable. No bear, since you don't have it, I'll just share with everybody. Okay, this list might have some twists and turns, so everybody get
no.
ready. So in the F tier, the Baptismal Visharp.
Oh,
Wow.
The Baptismal Visharp.
Oh,
So
I
wow.
hate
Oh,
Enka.
wow.
They hate Enka.
I think we were trying to convince ourselves that it was
John
better than
love
people
these.
would have thought it was. So then, we kind of had that order right. The Ruined Serpent ends up in E tier.
Okay.
D tier. Let's go Chongusies. It's Simon.
D for Dorito. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's talk about baby.
We got the Dorito, baby.
Let's go.
And then C point goes to the Antithons. It is the Aeon Blight Drake.
very good.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, so we win.
Now we're all the same.
No.
There's one more,
There's
John.
one more
Chill.
round,
Right, yeah, there's
John.
one more after
Aw.
There's one more after this one. Yeah.
Done.
Already calling
And
it.
then B goes to the grass chicken, the vegetarian
Okay.
chicken. Then A goes to Raiden Shogun.
No.
Yes, the Raiden Shogun. I looked at the votes. It was
should've
off
kept
by
it.
4 votes.
Fascinating.
4
should've kept
votes. It was
Not my
very, very
community.
close. 4 votes.
Fascinating.
Yeah, well, the community thought
Oh,
the
Star
Skara
Stars,
boss
man.
was S tier, Raiden Shogun A tier. That is a 2-2, 6-7. It's been quite the lengthy evening, but very fun evening. We're going to do our last tier list. This is the best of 2022 TCG cards.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
TCG, you know, the
Cool.
TCG came out last year and made a
Now,
pretty big splash.
Was this list distributed pre-nerfed cards or post?
Pre-nerfed cards.
Oh,
Yes.
Cards got nerfed? I didn't even
It's
know that.
it was ongoing between the nerfs and then it got nerfed. So I'm pretty sure people like voted. I'll let you guys figure that one out. So
Wow,
Okay.
Chung, you
Okay.
didn't even make the list, John. Interesting.
Dang.
He wasn't.
Wow.
He wasn't in the meta. All right. Listen.
all right, we'll be moving on to our call, but good luck, guys. Who was the worst out of this? I think it's easier to start with the worst and then work our way up. I think Ganyu is probably F. I think Fischl had its uses, especially with this trio.
Yeah.
This spread aggravate squad was really good. So I think
Touching probably better though.
Mona had her uses too. With
yeah,
her,
Mona was super versatile. That's why like
Yeah.
some people could
Kali- I think
undervalue her
Kali's-
or way overvalue her.
I think Kali's B 100% because Kali
Yeah.
ran in. Like,
Yeah, she-
Kali was the Dendro applier.
Yeah.
For
Do you
everyone.
think Yoimiya's top?
I think Ayaka. I'd
so.
agree, Sebi.
Mm.
Because they're gonna associate it with the Ayaka Yoimiya deck that was
exactly. So which do they value more?
Ayaka.
I would
main
say the
Cooper,
Ayaka one because she's the one you feed the minty meat rolls to.
That is
and
true.
she's
yes.
she's the one who kills everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
She's the one who's-
Cole.
Yeah, I would do Cole and then Fischl.
Cole and
Fischl
Bee.
over Kuching because I think Kuching.
I saw a lot more Fischls. Like
I saw a lot of coaching.
Cole.
I saw a lot of Kuching. That's why I'm
Fischl.
like, oh, Hyper Bloom was pretty
Ooh.
decent. Like
These are hard.
in a lot of the TCG tournaments that have been ran,
Mhm.
including ours, right? Like a lot of people ran this spread team, and a lot of other people ran like mixes of either melt squads, which included, or were variations of these two. Kind of hard to say. I'm not gonna lie. I really think people think Kuching are stronger than Fischl, even though you could argue that Fischl was used more.
I think Fish. Oh, I really don't remember Kuching being used as much as Fischl, but I mean, I guess you guys have different experiences. Because
Hey, I saw more touching.
It might also be like a 5-star bias, to be honest.
I've like, even though personally I think that Kuching would be more popular in the B, but I'm okay with leaving Colleen B.
I really want to run Fischl as D because I feel like Kali and Fischl were always ran together, like always, and so it's like the same Ayaka Yoimiya situation where it's like people mentally would vote and pair them, but if you guys are all
Right,
really
because
team-
like the Colleen official, like they were like the supports, they could be like inner swath with like the Hyper Bloom with Mona. Of course, they could be led with the Kaching carry. You know, they can like,
That's
flip into other units. So they're, you know, John's argument is really strong too. All right, you're our captain. You make the call. You make the final call.
Oh my my
Weight of the world on your shoulders, John.
You guys all want it to be Kachin.
Go, John.
That was the thing.
I'm just saying I
What?
saw, in my experience, more catching than Fischl, but I also think Fischl is viable.
You're our
I
leader.
think it
You're a
could go
great
either
leader.
way.
Oh my
We have
gosh.
voiced.
You can't put this pressure on me.
We win
You have
because of
to
you,
put-
lose because of you.
We
Yeah.
have to. You're the
You have to
Chongwisi.
put your ussy into it.
Yeah. Put your
So, are you guys ready? This is our last official tier list of the evening.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yo, chat, let's get some hypes up in here. This is our last tier list. Hopefully, you guys have fun alongside with us. Let's share it. There's some
like-
difference. There
So
is some
similar.
difference.
So
Ooh,
Dang.
you guys
Although-
picked the official round.
We did have a little
I-
conversation about Fischl.
Yeah, I want official to
Yeah.
be
John really wanted it.
Although technically Yoimiya should be S because Yoimiya was the hard carry,
See,
but everyone
I thought Yoimiya
associate
should have been S too.
everyone's gonna associate Ganyu with the kills. That's what we decided.
You guys have middle ground now on the lore. Look at that.
Yeah.
With
Well,
that being
damn.
said,
He was right.
I can't.
are you guys ready?
I'm nervous. I'm not
See it.
ready.
Might
Chat,
be.
We're banning all
my
of you.
very esteemed guests, here is the final results of the tier list, of our last tier list. Here we go. In the F tier, Ganyu. Ganyu was in F tier, so we're good. We're
Okay,
good.
all right.
We're good.
Okay,
We're
okay.
good. In E tier. Kale.
What?
Kale E tier.
Oh my
No.
god!
Wow.
What in
The
the
game.
name of
She's
baby.
No.
everything.
Truly.
Yeah. If
There's- Electro
Ganyu
doesn't work
didn't
without her.
have more 7-point votes, Kale would have actually been the bottom.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was somewhat
I'm
close, but Ganyu was definitely the bottom.
Unreal.
Kale is E tier.
She's literally so strong.
Next, the D tier. One fish lady on the board. Aziz.
Oh,
It's Fischl.
yes.
Fischl in the D tier.
Pussy moments.
Glad we didn't trust John.
Good to see.
The
Hey,
collective Aziz.
I trusted you guys. I made the
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he made the right call in the end. It's the right call.
In the C tier, it's Miss Keckwing. Ka-ching in C
Oh.
tier.
Yes.
Ka-ching in C tier. Our B tier, it's pretty much the same, so it's
Yeah.
So we
it's
won.
pretty much over. But
So we won.
Mona.
B tier, surprisingly, Mona goes into the B tier.
Okay.
That's
Mona goes into the B tier, and then
Alright. They like the switch.
no surprise here. I think we all nailed it on the head. A tier goes to Yoimiya. S tier goes to Ayaya.
Ayaya?
Ayaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means 1, 2, 3 points goes to the way of the Antithons, and a big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Let's go.
go to the Chongasis. Let's go,
Chongasis
guys.
stay winning.
Woo!
That was fun. Thanks
Let's,
for hosting.
Yeah, man. That was a
Yeah,
lot of
thanks
fun.
for having us.
Nice to meet all of you guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
likewise.
you too.
It was nice to
All
meet
right.
all you guys.
And with that being said,
Nice.
thank you guys so much for joining me today. We have
Oh, man.
Duke TV and
an honor.
Nada, Stefan, No Bear, Sevi, and John.
Thanks for hosting, man. Catch you guys
Yeah,
later.
thank you.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
bye
much.
guys. Thanks so much for
Bye.
joining.